Hello everyone, welcome to this session on IPM analysis. In this session we are going to talk about the topic wise breakup in the IPM examination for different sections of IPM exam. Now before we get there, let's have a quick look at the IPM examination pattern. IPM examination pattern consists of three sections. One is quantitative aptitude subjective part, where you will get non-MCQ questions. These will be 20 in number. Then you will have 40 MCQ questions in Quant, and you will have 40 MCQ questions in verbal. There is no subjective section for verbal. In total, you have 100 questions to be attempted in the examination in 120 minutes. So this is the overall exam pattern for IPM by IIM Indore. Now, as far as the Quant topic-wise breakup for the MCQ section, that is for 40 questions go, geometry and mensuration, they form the highest contribution of questions in the examination. Geometry and mensuration, they together constitute of 11 to 13 questions in the exam. So, geometry and mensuration are the most important topics. If you will see the number for geometry, it is highest across, and hence that makes geometry the single most important topic of the exam. This is followed by algebra, where you have 7 to 8 questions in the examination coming. When I talk about algebra, I basically talk about linear equations, quadratic equations, inequalities, functions and graphs. These are the 5 topics. The reason I have put up inequalities separately as well, because you will have maximum questions from inequalities. So algebra and inequalities together comprise of approximately 10 to 12 questions, out of which 3 to 4 will be from inequalities, and rest of the algebra questions will be from linear equations, quadratic equations, functions and graphs. Then you have arithmetic, from which you get 4 to 5 questions in the examination. Arithmetic basically consists of 7 to 8 topics, which consist of averages, percentages, time, speed, distance, time and work, profit and loss, mixture allegations, ratio and proportion, and simple and compound interest. Thus, while arithmetic is a very long topic, you only get 4 to 5 questions from arithmetic in the examination. Coming to number system, you have 3 to 4 questions from number system coming in the exam. Most of these 3 to 4 questions will be from remainder theorem and factorials and finding the last digit and the last 2 unit digits. Then you have PNC and probability, 4 to 5 questions. You have one caselet of data interpretation coming, which will have almost 5 questions. And then matrices and determinants will constitute 0 to 2 questions. So matrices and determinants is not a regular feature in the exam. It may come or it may not come. In case it comes, it will have up to 2 questions from it in the MCQ section. Let's talk about the subjective section breakup, in which you have 20 Quant questions. Here again, geometry and mensuration, they dominate the section with 4 to 8 questions coming from geometry and mensuration put together. Then you have arithmetic progression and geometric progression, from which you can expect 2 to 3 questions in the examination. Then PNC and probability, 3 to 4 questions. Then you will get 1 to 2 questions from logarithms. Then you will again have matrices and determinants, 1 to 3 questions, and algebra, 1 to 3 questions. So if you would see overall how the Quant part is structured, the Quant section is structured in such a way that geometry and algebra are the most important components of your math syllabus for IPM examination. Coming to verbal, verbal will only have MCQ section in the examination. It will comprise of 40 questions. Out of 40 RCs, that is reading comprehension, they are going to dominate the paper with 12 to 15 questions from RCs. You will have 3 to 4 RC sets in the examination with 4 to 5 questions per set. After RCs, the most important topic is vocabulary. From vocabulary, you get word usage, fill in the blanks, questions, which together comprise of 7 to 9 questions from word usage and fill in the blanks. That is where vocabulary part comes into the picture. After vocabulary, the next area of focus should be phrases and idioms. Direct phrases and idioms, you will get 4 to 6 questions, and phrases replacement, you will get 3 to 4 questions. So basically, you need to be strong with your phrases and idioms and vocabulary part after reading comprehension when it comes to verbal section. Other topics from which questions come, there are parajumbles. You will get 4 to 5 questions from parajumbles. You will get 4 to 5 questions from sentence correction. Those are the 2 other topics from which questions come usually in the verbal part of IPM examination. So that was the quick overlook of the topic-wise breakup. Now, in case you are still to decide which coaching course to join, I'm pretty sure that there is no other stop for you to go when you have the IPM 2020 coaching course being offered by us. The past results itself speak for them. When we have had 114 plus selections in 3 years, we were the first one to launch IPM coaching course. Even before the offline coachings launched it, we were the first one to launch it in collaboration with IIM Indore students who were studying in the IPM examination. If you enroll for the coaching course for IPM 2020 or 2021 with us, your WAT PI preparation is also included in the same course. So you don't need to worry about your WAT and PI preparation as well in case you are preparing for IPM with us. In case you have more queries about the course, you want to ask any more questions about IPM course which we offer and how we help students to score high in the exam, feel free to drop us a WhatsApp message at the number on your screen. And lastly, I wish all of you good luck for IPM examination. And yes, do not forget hitting the bell icon on the top right hand side for subscribing to this channel to stay tuned to more IPM videos. And yes, do download Careerna MBA app today from Play Store and access free videos and articles. We wish you all the best once again for IPM examination. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Stay tuned.